Hi all, Marky here with the Exiles, and tonight in training we're going to be looking at the first 5 plays of Fiore Giocco Stretto section. Let's see where it takes us. On to the first 5 plays of Giocco Stretto. We all are very familiar with Giocco Stretto. The first play, as we well know, is just Instructor, but obviously now I've come forward with my right foot. Okay, so all the larger stuff's out here, like this, whatever. Stretto is when we're a bit closer, and I've got my right foot forward. So we don't bother with the first play, because you guys meet, however you meet, whatever, you guys meet Instructor, Stretto all the time, okay? This is Stretto, Instructor. So the second play, which is the first technique that we'll do, Fiore describes reaching over the arms and taking a hold of the middle of his hilt, okay? And the image shows the left foot forward and the sword down towards the right hip. The reason for this, not that I'm going to fuss because his jacket's open, the reason for this is that I can't obviously leave it in Spada, and don't forget this can happen high, it can happen low, it doesn't matter. But I can't leave it there and reach over because that's very weird. And I can't really, and I can kind of get the thrust on, but it's not got a good structure. So we meet in Spada, however that comes to be. Bosh, I take another step forward and I pull this to my left hip, okay? And what I'm effectively doing with this is just running it right through. I can lean onto it, I can push with it, I can pull with this hand, push with my sword hand, whatever I want. I'm there for a couple of seconds just to injure, wound, kill, maim, whatever. Do my business, I'm gone, I'm off. Yeah, or close, grapple, whatever. So that's the first play. That's the first technique we're doing even. So however we meet, I'm in, left foot comes over and I just drag and pull it down. Sword's on my right hip. I'm exactly lined up for a thrust and I've got control of his weapon. Cool beans? Rock and roll, let's do it. This is one of those weird but worth it plays, okay? You may ask, or has been asked, is why is it necessary to tangle yourself up and reach over the weapon to gain that centre line? Okay, bear in mind, I may be armoured, I may be able to see through a gap about this big. Thing is, if I am armoured and I have limited visibility, I'm in Spada, I can't see very much, but I know it's there. Because I know if it's there because of where the Instructor's forming. So really it's a thoughtless process. I'm reaching forward, I'm stepping forward, I can feel everything that's going on underneath me. I know exactly where his weapon is, okay? Are there other options? Absolutely, yes there is. But because of that limited visibility, because of the fact that I can't guarantee he's going to stay there for very long, bearing in mind I'm not hugely close to him, if you cut in, I cut in, Instructor's about here, I could grab hold of the weapon, like I do in Largo, whatever, I could do all of that, but at least by doing an action like this, I've got control of it. Because you guys all know from doing the Largo, if I grab hold of that, it doesn't necessarily stop him from moving and doing stuff. Yeah, he can counter quite happily from here. At least this way, no matter what he does, I've got control of that weapon. If he brings his arms up and denies me the thrust, I've still got control of the weapon. Yeah, in a really, really strong place to grab it. Okay? It's not infallible, this play. Obviously there's things he can do. Okay. Next play, next technique. How I remember this one is left foot, cover, pommel. Okay? So we meet Instructor, it can be high, it can be low, doesn't matter. We're meeting Instructor. Okay? The left foot comes forward, check the arms here, Fiore shows in the Getty at least a thumb on the top of the arms, and I'm doing this. This is the play, okay? I'm coming to his right on my left, okay? Here, I'm just doing this, okay? Now, his arms are a little bit high there, it doesn't matter. All I need to do is stop them from coming up long enough for me to hit him in the head. He can do whatever he wants after this, and of course from here, there are other options to move into. This bit's doing all the damage naturally. I'm checking, look at that. That's the action I'm after. And that time I pushed them slightly down. You work with whatever you find, but this is the play, the technique. Left foot forward, covered the arm, hit with a pommel, okay? And I won't do it, but you're smashing through. So you're moving around, I'm here, bang. You're literally giving them a face full of pommel, okay? What I do from here is up to me, totally up to me. That's long enough just to open up other options. It's not going to kill him. If he's got a hat on, a mask on, helmet on, it's going to do absolutely diddly squat, but it's an opening, it's a distraction, okay? Let's go. A quick recap on that play. So, a couple of good questions. So one of them, which I'll show now, so is we meet Instructor right forward, and the question was, why am I coming forward with the thumb over the top of the arm like this, instead of the palm of the hand over? Right, we believe, is because of the speed of that transition. If we swap sides, there's a couple of reasons, but the first reason I'm going to give is because of the speed of the transition, right? This, my step, that cover, and the pommel strike basically happen at the same time, okay? Because I want to be dead quick with this, because he's going to want to move. He's not going to stay there and let me do it to him, okay? The easiest way, back to Spada, the easiest way to come straight forward and just cover that arm, and it's just enough to let me get my hit in, is just to let this hand come straight off, check, as I strike, okay? I'm just stopping it from coming up, okay? The other reason is it could have something to do with, and I'm not an expert with armour by any means, it could have something to do with the mobility of your hands when you've got armour on, for example, okay? Truth be told, he shows it like this, I'm not precious. Basically, if you guys are doing this and me and encouraging, I'm not precious how you do it. As long as you're not stopping, stopping the arms and coming up and covering this, it's all good.
But my only thought on the subject was that if it's just your thumb and they come up quite sharply,
yeah, I go with that.
That's stronger.
It's a bit of a risk, shall we say?
Yeah. I think biomechanically that holds it down more than that.
I'm inclined to agree. Biomechanically, this feels a little bit stronger because you're pushing down and across yourself rather than, you might have a little bit more distance. It's more skeletal, I guess. But the truth is, I don't know. I'm sure someone else, Mark or someone else in the group probably knows.
I think one thing that we found was if you treat that like the hip denial of the first play of Abrazari, that seems to work quite well. So it's a similar sort of familiar position and it holds them in place.
It is a familiar position from Abrazari where you're denying control of the hip. Yeah, I like that. That's good. As good a reason as I've heard. It's all good. Next, what was the other question I had? Oh yeah, is it an uppercut or a straight pommel strike? I'll show you what I mean. So meeting started. Yeah. Is it a cover and a punch straight forward like this? Or is it a cover and a uppercut? I'm not bothered, truth be told. For me, because we're the same height, because I'm going directly into him, it's going to come up here and it's going to be more like a hammer. Sort of a linear hammer to the head. If we're a bit closer, or he's a bit taller than I am, it's probably going to look more like an uppercut, to be honest with you. But I think, truthfully, in the heat of the moment, it's going to be anything you can get away with. The main things are, I'm stopping this from coming up, I'm passing with my left foot forward, bosh. Because this is where I'm going to be going. I'm either going to be closing, doing something else, whatever, another technique or whatever, or I'm going to be going that way. If this all goes peaked on, that's my escape route. Yeah? Oh, yeah, missed. Oh, that's where I'm going. That's my safe zone. Yeah, I'm not going to go straight back, so right on the end of the sword. Next play, same thing. Instructor, right foot, pass to here. Now we just come forward with two hands, smash straight into the head. Fiore talks about losing your teeth. Okay, this play is an evolution, it has an evolution, which is the next play, where he basically comes onto a choke with the sword, or comes on and manipulates the body with the sword, which we'll move on to in a second. But bear this in mind. We're here, and we're coming forward like that. Okay? We're going to play a game with this. I want you to hit with reasonable amount of power, because you've all got masks and stuff like that on. Don't go crazy, but I want you to feel what happens when his body starts to move. So if we meet in Grissade, I want you to start feeling what happens. I'm using my forearm there just to cheat because I don't want to hurt him. I want you to feel what starts to happen with his body, and therefore why we might do the play after this. Okay? But that is a bosh, make him lose his teeth. Straight in, no messing around. Offline, you're in, kind of in Grissade. It'll do, I can see something. Bosh. Left foot forward, both arms up. Cool, give that a go. Okay, so with that, obviously we've done a lot of tweaking and all the rest of it. With that, I said to pay attention to where the body goes when you hit the head, right? Spada, shooting through on my left foot, going forward, bosh, right? His body, as some of you have observed, starts to twist up and move this way. He starts to move to his left. You might not, but most of the time you will. What I do from this position, Fiore shows the right foot coming forward, and he specifically mentions placing it to your neck and it being easy to slice because you don't have on, I think it's threaded cotton or whatever, threaded something like that. But basically you don't have any neck protection. Yeah. Even if you do, that's not going to stop us from doing this play. So the body starts to twist up this way. What I do from here is I come forward with the right foot here, and he shows it on this side of the body, and this is my action, this is my technique, this is my play. Okay? You can, if you want, evolve this a little bit, come right around the back of them, whatever, but the right foot is forward in the image. This is all I need for nasty, horrible things to the neck. If he is armoured or well protected, you're okay to go over? Yeah, he's okay. He's okay to go over, whatever. But that's the evolution of that technique. The reason why it's accessible is because from there, he's likely to go. Yeah? Slice the neck, whatever. So that's what we're going to go with. Okay? It's not the same as the one-handed. Okay? 5 foot forward, shortest route to get to what I need to do is land, bosh left foot, over right foot. Yeah. It's there, so give it a go, we'll play around, we'll have a tweak. In summary, plays we've done, obviously we've tweaked and talked about specifics and different ways of moving and different angles and stuff like that. In principle, as long as the ballpark is, when you're meeting in Spada, you're meeting obviously in Stretto, right foot forward. First plate is stepping again, you're reaching over, pulling it to your hip to get the point on. Yeah? What you do from here is up to you, but always do something. Don't get into the habit of stopping. Okay? Next plate, we're here, we're going to work on the outside. We're stepping forward with the left foot again, we're checking and we're coming up into the head. Okay? Next one, we forego any kind of check of the arm, we smash through, still step on the left foot, we smash through, which gives us this nice turn. Okay, now I'll do that with my forearm to get the actual turn, just for the sake of demonstrating this. Left foot, bosh, okay, which basically means that as I come over with my sword, I can forward on my right foot. Obviously I'm trying to be nice so I didn't grab it, but this is where we end up. Okay, but his body's actually turned right away because I've just smashed this right through his head. So those are the first bunch of plays of the Stretto. Okay? Cool bits.